Hello, good morning children. Yesterday I could not do the video children, so today I will send the video. Okay, watch full lesson I will send together, so you can watch this. Okay. Today I am going to do the second lesson, that is the Turkish cat. You might have heard in the live class, I have explained it. Those who didn't understand, you will understand better if you watch the video. So I suggest you all to watch the video. Again and again, if you watch, you will improve your knowledge. You will improve your talking, okay, speaking skill. The school bell rang. Now they heard the school bell ringing. They were coming out of the classroom. Their last bell rang. It was the games period. So when the bell rang, all the children came out of the classroom. The school bell rang. We rushed out of the classroom. We means a group of children. There were many of them, including me, means the person who is reading the lesson or telling the story of this lesson. That person also was there with the group. All of them together came out of the class. I took the gilli out of my bag. They were going to play a game called Gilli Danda. You might not have heard about this. Ask your parents. In olden days, they were playing all this type of games. But now, you all are not playing those games. No, you all only watch mobile, watch TV, sit in the room inside only. You never come outside and play. And one game what you know is cricket. This is a type of cricket only, that same like cricket only, but with small two sticks they play. One small stick and a big stick. To strike the small stick, they need a big long stick. Okay, gilli and danda. It is called as gilli danda. Okay. I took the gilli out of my bag. The person who is telling the story took out the gilli from his bag and Kunal took the danda. And the danda was with Kunal. He took the danda out from his bag. We reached the ground outside our school compound where we usually played. They ran out of the classroom. They came outside their school compound. There was a big ground, so they came to play there because their school playground was little small. This needed a lot of space, so they came out of the school ground and they came outside near outside the compound of the school ground. There was a big playground, so they came to play there. Paresh drew a big circle. For this game they needed a big circle. The person who is striking the gilli has to stand inside the circle and he had to strike the gilli. Kunal entered the circle. The person who was playing first was Kunal. He had stood inside the circle. Place the gilli in the center. They have to draw one big circle. Inside they make a hole, and on top of the hole they keep the gilli. They place the gilli there, and with the help of the danda they have to strike the gilli. Took the danda to strike it. He kept the gilli in the center and he took his danda to strike the gilli. The others took their positions. Others took the position round the circle. They were standing outside the circle, so that when Kunal hits the gilli, they have to hold that gilli. If they hold, Kunal is out. Otherwise, after holding it, they have to throw it back to Kunal. Kunal struck the gilli hard. He was a very good striker, so he struck the gilli very fast. It flew out of the circle and went quite far. None of us could catch it. Nobody was able to catch the gilli because he struck the gilli very hard. It went outside the circle. Nobody was able to catch the gilli. Now turn the page. Nilesh was the first to reach the gilli. Nilesh ran near the gilli to catch it. Picking it up, he threw it back at Kunal. He took that gilli and he threw back to Kunal with all his strength. Kunal struck hard again. When it was coming back, he struck it again. Again it went. The gilli went flying in another direction. Now it flew to another direction. Kunal was proving to be too good a player for us. Now Kunal was a very good player. Everybody thought Kunal is a very good player because he was playing very well. The gilli had flown over to Pramod now. Now where did the gilli go now? It went near Pramod. Pramod flung the gilli back at Kunal. Now he threw back at Kunal. Kunal once again. Kunal hit it again. Kunal hit the gilly once again. This time towards Brijesh. Now it went near Brijesh, but it was a very easy catch. But Brijesh was not able to catch it. He felt very sad for not catching the gilly. It would have been an easy catch, but Brijesh missed. Disappointed with himself, he felt sad. Brijesh tossed the gilly back at Kunal with all his power. With all his power, he threw back the gilly at Kunal. Kunal did not miss this time either. He didn't miss this time also. Now the gilly was flying towards me. Where did it come? It came near me. I was ready to catch it. I was holding it straight to catch the gilly. But it never came. But the gilly did come near the person who is ready to catch the gilly. Now what happened? All of a sudden there was a lot of noise. All of a sudden all are standing and talking on. There was a lot of noise. Somebody was shouting. A man in a kurta and dhoti, a person wearing a long kurta. Kurta, you know what is kurta, a long top. And dhoti. Dhoti means in Kannada you say panchi. Was standing in the middle of the playground. He was standing in the middle of the playground and he was shouting at the boys. His Turkish cap, he had a long cap that is called the Turkish cap, was lying on the floor. And what happened? The gilly was inside the cap. That means when Kunal hit the gilly, it went and hit the cap and the cap has fallen and the gilly is inside the cap. His Turkish cap was lying on the ground upside down. The gilly seemed to have hit the cap and had landed inside the cap. The man was furious. He was very angry. You naughty boy, see what you have done, he shouted. What? Naughty boys you are. See what you have done. See, my cap has fallen. I am sorry, sir, Kunal said promptly. Soon Kunal said, before he started shouting himself, he at once said, sorry, sir, I didn't do it purposely. By mistake it happened. I didn't want to hit you. By purposely I didn't do it, but by mistake it happened. I am sorry, sir, Kunal said promptly. Promptly means at once, immediately. I did not do it on purpose. It was a mistake, but I am very sorry. It was a mistake. I am very sorry for this. Then he is asking, why don't you play in your school compound? The man shouted. He shouted, why can't you play in your school compound? There no outsiders will come. So you can play freely. Why can't you play in your school compound? Brijesh said, sir, we are sorry. Our school compound is very small. I am sorry, sir. Our school compound is very small. That's why we are not able to play this game inside our compound. But that doesn't mean that you should play here, does it? Because your school compound is small, that doesn't mean that you have to play here only. You can find some other place. You can go somewhere and play now. The man asked. I'll go to your principal immediately. I will go and complain to your principal immediately. Now, what kind of a person is a principal now? He is a very strict person. So, these boys got frightened. When somebody is very strict, you feel frightened. The boys started feeling frightened. If that man goes and complains, what will happen? The boys will be punished. Turning around, he started walking towards the school. Now that man started walking towards the school. I quickly stole a glance at my friends. I simply looked at all my friends now. We were all scared of the principal, Mr. Ahmad. We were very scared of our principal, Mr. Ahmad. The name of our principal was Mr. Ahmad. The man went straight to the principal's office. He went straight to the principal's office. All of us crept slowly and we are standing in the courtyard now slowly. They went near that anyway peon will come and call us, so we should be ready, they thought, and they are standing there readily. So they went near the courtyard outside the principal's room. Courtyard means an open space near the principal's office. They went and stood there. We tried to guess the conversation they were having and the punishment we would be given. Now they were listening. They were peeping and listening what they are talking inside, and they were thinking what punishment they are going to get now. Soon the peon came and called us. The peon came and called us. One by one we entered the principal's room slowly. They are frightened. They are slowly entering principal's room. Now principal shouting, who is responsible for all this? Mr. Ahmad asked in a thundering voice. Thundering means very loud and angry voice. He shouting, who has done this mistake? Who did this? Who is responsible? We looked at one another. Now when we are in a group, we look at each other. We can't say, we can't blame others. I can't tell my friend did it. Can you say? You might have, you will do that. You all won't take the blame for yourself. You will soon say your friend's name, no? But these boys were very close to each other, so they didn't want to blame their friend. So they started looking at each other. No one could say a word. Nobody was able to speak out. Mr. Ahmad raised his voice again. He started shouting, why don't any of you speak up? Why can't you all talk? Why can't you open up? Why can't you say who did it? I replied. Now the person who is telling the story replied, sir, we are sorry. We shall be careful in future. We are sorry now. Again in future we will see that it won't happen again. Next time we will be very careful, he said. Mr. Ahmad said, apologize to this gentleman, all of you together, say sorry to this man. Now we chorused, we are very sorry. So all of them together said, we are sorry, sir. Okay, boys, the man said. The man said, okay. He looked happy. Now when all of them are sorry, he was happy. He wanted principal to scold them. That intention was fulfilled, so he was happy and he moved towards the door. He started walking. Just as we were going out, now these also, after saying sorry, they had to walk down. Mr. Ahmad asked, whose stroke was it? Who was the person who hit the gilly now? I looked towards Kunal. Now they were looking at each other. He was looking at me, the person who had hit, and I looked at Kunal. I means the person who is telling the story looked at Kunal. Kunal was the person. Now Kunal was looking at this fellow. Both were looking at each other. My heart was beating faster and faster. I was so frightened. My heart was beating. When we are frightened, our heart will beat fast. Same way, the other's heart was beating very fast. But how could I blame my friend? How can I say because it is done by Kunal? Can you say? No. So he didn't say. With a sinking feeling. Sinking feeling means the feeling that something bad is going to happen. He was feeling very bad that something is going to happen. He was feeling, in that same feeling, I decided I would take the blame. I thought, I will say it was done by me. I opened my mouth to reply. I opened my mouth to say that it was done by me. But Kunal was quicker. He was little fast than me. He said, sir, it was my stroke. I am very sorry. He said, it was my stroke and I am very sorry for that. What a stroke, Mr. Ahmad exclaimed. Exclaimed means he is praising him. What a good stroke. You strike the gilly. You have hit the gilly and it hit the man's cap and the cap fell and the gilly went inside the cap. Okay. You strike the gilly, hit a man's cap, the cap falls and then the gilly lands inside it. A master player, no doubt. You are a very good player. He is praising Kunal now. I could not control my laughter. The author was not able to control his laughter. But can we laugh in front of the principal? No. He controlled his laughter and he just smiled. But I did not want to laugh in the principal's presence either. So with great effort I managed a wide smile. Somehow I managed to smile. We were eager to go out and have a hearty laugh. We were ready to go outside and to laugh loudly. The man with the Turkish cap also turned around at the door. That person also turned and looked what was going inside. He too looked amused. Amused means he too was feeling happy, was entertained. Still smiling, he went away. He was smiling and he just walked out. We trooped out of the room. We all together in a group, we came out of the room. Then we burst out laughing. Then we started laughing loudly. They could not control the laugh. They thought, they were frightened. They thought principal will scold them. They will get all the punishment. But what was in return? He was praised. These children were praised by the principal. In front of that man he scolded. But after that he praised Kunal for striking the gilly. And he praised that you are a Good play. It is taken from the lesson The Turkish Cat, written by B.P. Gupta. Understood, children? Hope everybody understood. Today I will send the notes, children. I have sent the difficult words. After the difficult words, write the question answers what I have sent. Only see the question in the book and then write the answers. Okay? See you all in the next class. In the next class I will do with the grammar. Be ready? See you all in the next class. Have a nice day, children. Bye. Thank you.